Now to the latest developments on the Luke Wright trial, where horrifying details emerged during yesterday's opening arguments.
Here's News 4's Anthony Kanji with the latest. Anthony?
Well, Joe, as we sat in the courtroom listening to everything that happened, it was, as you can imagine, very hard to listen to at times. The defense says the North Collins home had no boundaries, and because of his mental condition, Luke Wright didn't know what he was doing. Now, we have to warn you, some of these details are very disturbing.
During yesterday's opening statements, prosecuting attorney Kristen St. Mary painted a gruesome and at times hard to listen to account of the final days of Eva Cummings' life. She described in very graphic detail the continuous violence, torture, and rape by her half-brother, Luke Wright.
The defendant would bring Laura into his bedroom for his sexual fulfillment. He would tell her, "If you behave, I won't tie you up. If you're good, I'll let you sleep on the kitchen floor with blankets."
St. Mary also said everything that took place was confessed by Wright in 19 different police statements, which they plan to use against Wright. She finished by saying Luke Wright may have been abused himself, but was only a victim of his own choices. But defense attorney John Nucciarino said the case was a trial, not a crucifixion. Nucciarino also told jurors Luke Wright is mentally retarded and suffers from traumatic brain injury inflicted when his stepfather David Cummings severely injured him with a baseball bat. Nucciarino said his client was, quote, not a credible reporter of the information that took place, and that Wright himself was a victim of what took place inside what authorities called a house of horrors.
Do as you're told or there will be extreme consequences. I'll suggest at the end what was right and what was wrong was very blurred in that home.
Taking the stand yesterday was Dr. James Wojtosh, the former chief medical examiner for Erie County. He testified Laura Cummings was scalded, bruised, and beaten from her head to her toes within hours of her death by suffocation. The case continues later today. Anthony Kanji, News 4 Wake Up.